The Total Media Sports Network presents Raceland Rams basketball live on Kool TV. Now let's go to the Palace for countdown to tip-off and exciting Raceland Rams basketball live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Welcome in to Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV. James Carey, happy to have you along with us here tonight as the Raceland Rams welcome in the Chesapeake Panthers here for this Thursday evening in boys action. Home opener for the Rams coming off a 52-38 victory Tuesday night up in Sandy Hook over Elliott County. The Rams sit at 3-1 on the season after, again, coming in without their football players. Their first game with the football players came on Saturday. Their only loss this season, the season opener at West Carter, 77-73. Big win over Letcher County Central over the weekend, and then they got Ross County Christian last week, and then again on Tuesday night, the win over Elliott County up in Sandy Hook. So the Rams trying to defend their home court. They haven't lost here in over almost 2 years. Their last loss here was February 15th, 2014. That was when Morgan County got the better of them, but they were unblemished at home last year, including winning a district crown here on their home floor. So they've got a really good Chesapeake team setting in their wings, waiting here. That pretty much upended the Rams last year by nearly 30-some points. This Chesapeake team played into the regional championship game last year before falling to Minford. And then tonight, this is a solid program coming in that returns a lot of potential from last year. Only one game they played so far, and that was against Paintsville, and that was a hearty win against the Tigers. We'll step out for a break. We'll come back. We'll meet our starting lineups, get our keys of the game, and get you ready for tip-off. It's the Rams and the Panthers. The coverage continues after this. Your countdown to tip-off on Kool TV.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Back at the Palace on Kool TV as we get you set for Raceland and Chesapeake here on this Thursday evening before the snow comes in. Significant amount of snow rolling in here later tonight into the early morning, and then another big batch rolling in here Saturday afternoon into Sunday night or Sunday morning early. We could see some, by the time we get done, we could see somewhere between 6 to 8 inches of snow total on the ground. And then bitterly cold temperatures going to hit here Sunday and Monday. Then it warms up and it starts raining. Of course it does. That's how we make everything go away around this area. We just make it rain. And then we start another cold trend leading into the week of Christmas. So we'll see how things play out. But enough about weather. Let's talk about some basketball. Again, these two teams met last year over in Chesapeake. 66-37 win, by the Panthers. In Chesapeake, a 13-point win over Paintsville in their only game this season, beating them 69-56 back on last Saturday. So for the Rams, again, a tall test here. And I talked with Coach Brian today at school, and I said, what do you see from this opportunity? He said, this is a team that's going to show us where we are for the year. And again, they're still trying to work the football players back into the rotation, and we'll have 2 of those guys in on the starting 5 today with Jonah Arnett and Jake Waller. But he said, it's a slow process of just trying to get everybody back in the rotation. And again, this first month is a lot of just practice games, if you will. After they get through this game, weather pending, they've got a game Saturday at Fairview against New Boston in the Fairview Invitational. So we'll see how things play out as it goes through. But again, the most important thing is you want to get everything worked out in December before you go into district play, which starts up in January. And again, we'll play the district tournament in 63rd this year over at Russell. So interesting trend that has started, though, in the 63rd. The host team over the last 4 seasons has won the tournament. So we've made 1 full rotation, Lewis, then Greenup, then Russell, Lewis, Greenup, then Raceland. Now we go back to Russell. Can the Red Devils hold suit on their home court? We'll find out as we get things rolling. I think the 63rd is going to be a phenomenal district this year. You've got a very gritty team in Greenup under new head coach Nathan Sutton. A youthful team, but a lot of talent with Russell there. And then Lewis County, a feisty team with a lot of speed this year. No really bigs to speak of with Scotty Tackett up in Vanceburg. But Julian Puente can light it up from anywhere on. He's already put a 37-piece on the scoreboard this year in a winning effort for the Lions. But looking at the Rams here, it starts with Reese Hicks, averaging 17 a game. Eli Caines has been a welcomed addition that has kind of maybe found some sense of urgency as a senior this year. Didn't play a lot last year, and this year has just kind of said, okay, I've found my starting position. I'm going to hold on to it. Caines has averaged just over 12 a game, but the big thing he's done is on the glass, and that was the big concern coming in for Raceland this season after the departure of Connor Thacker from graduation. Who was going to be that person that goes to the glass? And it's been Eli Caines. He's averaging 14 rebounds a game. He's had double-digit rebounds in every single contest, including a school record 25 in the win over Ross County Christian last week. So, again, sometimes that sense of urgency hits and it just kind of takes over and you see what you get in a senior season. Charles Welch, another big man there, averaging 12 points a game. He'll work down low and on the glass this season, averaging just over 8 rebounds a contest. I talked with Charles in the preseason, and one of the things I talked to him about was, what's your biggest goal this year? He says, I want to be a double-double every night. And he feels like that he has that ability to do. Again, standing 6'8", has a really nice mid-range jump shot that he's added to his arsenal. But he works so well, good feet, soft hands around the rim, sometimes a little too soft. But he's a guy that can really take over inside. The 8th grader, Josiah Large, has been huge. He's had a couple of big games, averaging just under 11 a game. And then Jonah Arnett in his 2 contests he's played, averaging 13.5. But then the scoring drops off significantly after that. But again, 4 players in double figures. That'll be, big, especially bringing one of those guys off the bench. So you get Jake Waller back, who will go to your point guard position where you had to run as an 8th grader before that. So you've got some depth now. And that was something that I talked with Coach Brian about last season, was you had some opportunity to develop some depth in the preseason and into those games kind of leading into January, and it really expanded your depth that you had going into the season. He said, absolutely. He said, we don't make the run that we did, and especially winning the 63rd district without having the ability to get those guys that we had some valuable minutes in some meaningful games early on in the year. So a really good one here tonight for the Panthers and the Rams. Again, Chesapeake losing in the regional championship game last year to Minford, who came up just short in the Final Four of going into play for a state championship. But they hope to take it one step further this season. So we're about ready to get things rolling here tonight. A decent crowd on hand here for the home opener for the boys. Again, look at the Derby Classic coming up next weekend. It'll be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 7:30 on Saturday, and then they'll play the matinee game at 3:30 on Sunday and Monday. We'll have those games right here for you on Kool TV. All right, we're going to step out for the national anthem. We'll come back and meet our starting lineups and get you ready for tip-off. It's the Rams and the Panthers when we continue our coverage on Kool TV. Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on two important pieces of his life, family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring, backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
Back inside the Palace. Happy to have you along with us here tonight on Kool TV. First time with us on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll upload it directly to your mobile device. Our officials for tonight's game brought to you part by Tri-State Ophthalmology for complete eye care as well as LASIK eye surgery. See the great folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Our referee is Justin Royster. Our umpires are Joe Coldiron and Benji Adkins. All right, let's meet the starters for the Panthers. All decked out in purple tonight. White numerals outlined in black. So it'll look like this. Number 1, John Cooper Barker. Number 4, Caden Perkins. Number 22, Maddox Kazee. Number 24, Philip Thacker. And number 33, Carson Frecka. Again, for the Panthers, Barker, Perkins, Kazee, Thacker, and Frecka. For Stephen Aders, Chesapeake Panthers. Now for the Rams in the white tops and bottoms. Orange outlines, Rams across the chest, and orange outlined in the black. It'll start looking like this in the backcourt. The guard number 0 of Reese Hicks. He's joined there by the junior. As the point guard number 10, Jake Waller. Rounding things out in the backcourt is another junior, number 12, Joan Arnett. In the front court, senior, number 1, Eli Caines, and the big man in the middle, 6'8" senior, number 52, is Charles Welch. Hicks, Caines, Waller, Arnett, Welch. 5 for Joe Bryan's Raceland Rams, 63rd District champions. Trying to get a good start to the season. And you know, Coach Bryan and I, we talk every day at work, and one of the things that we talked about at the beginning of the season was the way the schedule's set up. As he said, you know, we're looking at a possibility of starting 0-5 right in the face. Well, now they're one game away from being 4-1. So, but a good start for them this year after a tough loss there against West Carter to get things rolling. They'll have West Carter coming up in that first game of the Derby Classic here next Saturday. All right, Charles Welch and Maddox Kazee Center court, Justin Royster to put it in the air and get us underway. Raceland will go right to left as I view it. Welch center court, tips it into the backcourt to Canes. Off we go. Arnett gives it out to Waller. Waller sets it up. Chesapeake in a man-to-man. They bring it off to Canes right side. Canes working on Kazee, goes baseline, cut off, feeds it off there to Welch. Welch stops at the free throw line, reverses it off right side now. Raceland being very patient here in the opening possession. Arnett playing downhill, spins off that left elbow. Fadeaway jumper, strong. Take there for Jonah Arnett, and the Rams lead it 2-0. This one thing this Panthers team will do, they will play with their hair on fire. Here's John Barker, brings it near side to Perkins on the wing in front of Waller. Now to Kazee. Kazee attacks off that elbow, double teamed. Into the keyhole, Frecka. Near side, it comes to Barker. Good defensive effort by the Rams to start off on their first defensive possession. Here's Kazee, dials up long distance and connects, and the Panthers lead it 3-2. Two good offensive sets there by both teams to start things off here in the opening minute of the ball game. Canes back off to the right side, looking for Welch inside, nothing there. Canes being hounded on the far sideline, loses his dribble. He's tied up in front. He'll give it underneath to Welch. Welch working out of that corner. Heavy pressure there by Frecker, and Welch with a little hook shot.
Welch off the glass.
4-3 Rams in front by one here in the early going. Here's Thacker playing downhill, slams on the brakes on that right block. Back out near side to Kazee, works off a screen. 19-footer from the left side, pure. Maddox Kazee has all five. 5-4 Panthers. Both teams have hit both of their shots. A three ball is the only deciding factor right now with the Panthers in that 1-point lead. Arnett on the right wing, trying to get baseline, gives it off to Welch. Welch finds a little separation, steps through off the glass for two. Good start there for Charles as he pushes the Rams back in front on his fourth point of the night. 6-5 Rams. Kazee works off this right side, high off the glass for two more. Maddox Kazee has all seven. And let's see what we get here. Believe we'll get a delay of game is what it's going to be. No, it's going to be a technical foul. So they'll get the technical foul on Maddox Kazee. So slamming the ball downward after the score is the call. So it puts Jonah Arnett to the free throw line to shoot two free throws. Our free throws brought to you in part this season by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. When join the muscle pain, slow you down, let doc get your body realigned. Give them a call, 606-473-5151. Arnett misses both. Very uncharacteristic there for Arnett. It was a very solid free throw shooter. He was 9 of 12 before those attempts there. So 7-6 Panthers. Waller creeps it into the front court. Brings it near side to Welch. Welch will pull the trigger. Long jumper's on the way. Bury it. A three ball from downtown Tripletown. Charles Welch has 7 of the 9. The Rams lead it by 2. John Barker gets in the lane off the right side, and Welch says, not in my house, as he turns it away on the baseline. What a big block there by the big man. So we take a look at it on the iSense Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Barker had the position there, and Welch says, no, no, no. Get the foul on Hicks, his first, team's first. Chesapeake basketball on the baseline. All the way back out top, John Barker. Hicks working on him. Finds some separation, gets in the lane. Frecka juggles with it inside. Barker thought about stepping back, and he travels for first turnover of the ball game. 5:05 to go here in the opening frame. Rams lead at 9-7. Charles Welch with 7 of the Rams' 9. Chesapeake picks it up, a little pressure, a little soft press there in the backcourt. Now here comes the run and jump. Waller feeds it inside Canes, out to Hicks. Three ball from the corners on the way, yes! Great ball movement there by the Rams. Reese Hicks dials up from downtown Tripletown and a 5-point Rams lead. That was something in the pregame scouting that they expected to see from Chesapeake as the three goes in and out, no good. Canes with the rebound. The Rams trying to add to this 5-point lead. Arnett, transition threes on the way, left that one short. Thacker with the rebound. Here come the Panthers. Scott trying to turn the corner on the baseline. Goes back out top. Perkins gets downhill. Reverses his movement in front of Charles Welch and finishes at the rim. A strong take there by Caden Perkins as he cuts the lead down to 3. As we approach 4 minutes to play here in the opening frame. Been a good one here so far. Both teams shooting well. Welch wants another long-range jumper, and he's got it. 2 triples for Charles Welch. And timeout by Chesapeake. Charles Welch with 10 of the 15 for the Rams, his second triple of the evening. Had not attempted a 3-ball this season. And the big man says, I can take out outside orders if you want them. What a start for Charles Welch. So 4:01 to play here in the opening half, and a great start by the Rams here on the home court. And it's something, again, they play so well inside this building. Have not lost here since February 15th, 2024. That was to Morgan County. Undefeated last year at home, including that run through the 63rd District tournament. Beating Greenup on that big shot from Reese Hicks to get into the title game, and then beating Russell, a school that Coach Bryan had spent so many years coaching at in that championship for his first district crown. All right, Chesapeake basketball out of the break. Halfway home here in the first. Raceland tries to dial up a little pressure. Chesapeake beats it with ease. Frecka inside. Tough contested shot, but he gets it through for his first points. And the Panthers have it down to 4. Arnett working with it out top now for the Rams. Reese on the wing. Canes out top in between the rings. Near side it comes to Arnett. Arnett cross-court pass to Waller. In the corner all alone. 3 balls on the way. Front iron short. Canes with an offensive rebound. They'll reset it. Arnett fans it back outside as we approach 3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Arnett gets to the lane and gets hammered on the way there. And he's headed to the line to shoot 2 more. Fouls on Philip Thacker. That's his first, team's second. And Jonah Arnett back to the Johnson Chiropractic free throw line for 2 free throws. Again, Arnett coming in 9 of 12 on the season. First one is up as pure. There's our first sub coming into the ball game. As that's going to be Dennis Scarberry. As he'll come on for John Barker, and Reese Hicks is going to step out for Josiah Large, the 8th grader. One more for Arnett. Got them both. Arnett with 4. The lead's back to 6. Perkins centers it up. 3 minutes to play here in the first. Raceland working a little zone now. A little 2-3 zone for the Rams. Out to the corner. Arnett trying to work on Kazee. That was Thacker, my mistake. Now Kazee out top. Perkins on the wing in front of the Rams bench. Rams sound defensively here early on. Leading 17-11. Thacker turns the corner. Fakes out to the right side, and a teardrop runner at the rim for his first points. Trims the lead to 4. Nice take there by Philip Thacker. Waller brings it off near side. Arnett one time into the corner. Josiah Large dials up long distance. 3's off the mark, no good. Charles Welch with the offensive rebound. Puts it back up, no good. Scarberry with a rebound. Chesapeake out and running. Perkins in the lane and finishes with transition points, and the lead's down to 2. Chesapeake 7 of 9 from the field early on. Raceland 6 of 10. Both teams with 3 rebounds. Only 1 turnover thus far, and that's by the Panthers. Raceland with a 2-point lead in the ball. They've led it by as many as 6. Charles Welch with 10 points here in the first quarter. Working on Frecka. Trying to back him in. He'll go back out top to Waller. Waller right of point. Scarberry chases him out near midcourt. Eli Evans headed to the scores table to check in on the next dead ball. Skip pass near side to Large. Canes in the short corner. Back out top. Welch wants another one. That one's on the way. Yes! Charles Welch is just throwing threes up like it's Christmas presents. Everybody gets one here tonight. He's 3 for 3 from downtown Tripletown. He's got 13. Here's Thacker. Attacks. Kicks it out to Scarberry. Perkins, a little head fake. Gets inside. Nice dump off to Freck inside. Welch has him bodied up. Canes fighting for the rebound inside. He gets the tie up, and it'll stay with Chesapeake.
Into the game for the Rams, number 3,
Eli Evans comes on, and Brody Bradshaw will come on as Welch and Waller take a seat. Here's Kazee. 8-footer in the lane. No. Canes fights for the rebound. And then a turnover in backcourt. Raceland's first turnover of the basketball game. Frecka checking out of the ball game on that last timeout. I'm trying to see who it was that came in. I cannot see his number because Brody Bradshaw's head's in the way. There we go. Big number 55, Andy Chapman. 37 seconds. Chapman with it, high post right side. Throws it off to Perkins. Shot up by Kazee's, no good. Gets the rebound, puts it back up. He's fouled. He'll shoot a free throw for a foul, or they chimney a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. We'll get the foul on Jonah Arnett. That's his first, team's first. And a free throw on the way for Maddox Kazee. Trying to cut the lead down to 2. Free throws on the way is Pure. Thacker goes off into the ball game as Andrew Isaacs. Arnett steps off and Waller returns. Reese Hicks also back in the ball game as he comes in for Eli Canes. Final 20 seconds of the first quarter. Rams in front by 2. Here's Large. Takes it inside Bradshaw. Waller takes it near side with 8. Leaves it out top. Hicks. 3 balls on the way. Off the mark, no good. Chapman with the rebound. And that's the end of 1 quarter of play. A good first quarter here at the Palace. Raceland leads it 20-18. We return to the Palace for quarter number 2 after this on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life: family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
Good start to this one, 20-18. Raceland in front by 2, so we welcome you back here to the Palace. Our crew tonight, executive producer is Trey Collier. Our camera operator is Cam Bryan. Happy to have you everyone with us. For those just joining in, first time with us on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something like it. That bell. Each time we put out new material, we'll alert you to your mobile device. Starting 5 back on the floor for the Rams. A 2-point lead with the basketball. Right to left as I view it here courtside. Here's Waller being held out top, and finally the whistle comes there as Scarberry was just holding him with 2 hands as he was trying to go across the top of the key. That's his first, team's first of the quarter. 9 seconds into the second period here. Raceland led it by as many as 6. Hicks feeds it inside to Welch, and a reach-in foul for behind. That's on Chapman, his first, team second. Waller to trigger in. Entry pass goes into Welch. Fadeaway jumpers on the way off the glass for two. The bank is open tonight for Charles Welch. 15 for the big man, 22-18. The lead's back to 4. And then on the near sideline, Andrew Isaac steps on the sideline out of bounds. Second turnover of the ballgame. Take a look at this last shot here from Welch on the Isons Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Little step back fadeaway there. Get the ball to Welch. He's filling it here tonight. Out in the corner, Arnett. And Arnett gets pushed off the ball, and they'll get a foul on Caden Perkins. That's his first, team's third. So Eli Canes to trigger in for the Rams. Welch loses the handle on the basketball. Hicks saves it back in on the deflection. Fans wanting it over and back there. Never had full possession of the basketball with all 3 points maintained on the near side. Here's Hicks from the corner. Three's on the way, short. Rebound pulled down by Kazee. He'll push the action down 4. Knifing his way to the left side. Shot won't go home. Arnett with a rebound. Arnett's going to push the action the other way. Glides in the basket, left that one short. Quickly in transition is Perkins. He'll fan it out on the right wing. Slows things down. 6:30 to play here in the half. Down by 4 of the Panthers. Chapman wanting it inside. Perkins goes down the center of the lane, and he's fouled on the way to the basket. Fouls on Reese Hicks. That's his second. And quickly off the bench comes Eli Evans. He'll check in on the second free throw of Caden Perkins. Perkins with 4 points in the ball game. First one is up as pure. Hicks will take a seat. 3 players coming on for Chesapeake as Frecka comes back in for Chapman. Thacker returns, replacing Scarberry. Second free throw finds its mark as well, and it's a 2-point Rams lead. Here's Arnett. Takes it off to Waller. Waller slips to the right side, kicks it out to Arnett. Corner three's on the way, no. Chance to tie or take the lead for Chesapeake on this trip. And then Arnett takes it away in a mid-court stripe and then glides to the basket for 2. 6 points for Jonah. Pushes it back out to 4. Perkins working on Evans. Gets downhill. Nice little spin move and a soft touch at the rim for Caden Perkins, 8th. Canes between the rings. Been a good basketball here in the first quarter and a half of this one. Waller out to the corner. Evans. Evans gets baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. He sure did. So the second turnover by the Rams as they'll fall back into the half court and a chance for Chesapeake to tie or take the lead on this trip. Again, we jockeyed for position early in the first quarter, and then Rams open it up to a 6-point edge. They've led it by as many as 4 in this quarter, and Chesapeake now with a chance to tie or take the lead on this trip. Here's Kazee. Stops at the free throw line, goes out into the corner. 3 ball for the leads on the way for Thacker. It's an air ball, but a foul inside. We'll see who it was on. They'll get that one on Jake Waller, That's his first, team second. So Chesapeake basketball on the baseline. Maddox Kazee to trigger in. He's a guy you got to watch on the inbound of he's the guy coming back for the ball. They lob it into Thacker. Here comes Kazee for the basketball. Thacker working on Canes. Gets past him in the lane. Drops it underneath. And Frecka gets fouled as he goes up. That one's on Welch, his first, team's third. And Carson Frecka to the free throw line to shoot 2. Both teams with 3 personal fouls here in the quarter. 5:01 to play in the half. And Frecka, 2 points in the ball game. To the line, a chance to tie the ball game. First one will roll home. One more. Andrew Isaacs out. John Cooper Barker back in. Farka's third point of the night. A chance for number 4 coming up, which will tie the ball game at 24. Can't get the free roll there, though, but Eli Evans pulls it down with a big rebound. Here's Waller. Goes back out top now to Arnett. Welch want to get inside. Physical matchup inside between Welch and Frecka. Nice find inside Canes. Canes in a triple team. Gets the tie up, and they will force the turnover. Canes ripped it loose late as Thacker stepped in and forced the tie up and gives the basketball back to the Panthers, down 1 with 4:35 to play in the half. Perkins walks it inside. Kazee attacks the rim, and a foul. And let's see if that's on Evans or Welch. And it will be on Eli Evans. That's his first, team's 4th. And Maddox Kazee to the free throw line for 2. Kazee 10 points in the first half here. 1 of 1 from the charity stripe, finishing a 3-point play. First one is up, is good. We're tied at 24. This for the lead. Second one's on the way. That one's good. And Chesapeake has their first lead since the first quarter. 25-24 Panthers. Waller near side. Leaves that one back out top for Welch. Here's Arnett. 3 for the lead on the way. Yes! Joan Arnett dials up from downtown Tripletown, and a 2-point lead for the Rams on his 9th point of the night. Halfway home here in the first half. And Welch fires that one away again, but they'll get it on Eli Evans on the foul. And Chesapeake's going to shoot bonus the rest of the way. So Kazee will go back to the free throw line. Chesapeake 6 of 7 from the charity stripe here this evening. First one is up, is pure. Kazee will take, or excuse me, Eli Evans will take a seat, and Josiah Large back in for the Rams. 27-26 Raceland, but leads by 1. Second one's on the way, is pure. Maddox Kazee has one of the purest free throws I've seen in a long time at the high school level. That kid can flat out shoot it. I'll leave it at 27 now. Inside to Welch. Welch, soft touch at the rim, and a chance at a 3-point play as Welch dumps in his 17th of the evening. The foul's on Frecka, his first, team's 4th. So we're bonus the rest of the way. And Charles Welch on the season, 8 of 9, 89%. Welch was 17 of the 29 for the Ramblers here in the first half. High arcing shot. I talked that one out, talking it up. Well, rebound comes out to John Barker. Raceland's lead is 2. Arnett hounding Perkins out top. He'll switch it off now. Barker with the basketball. Waller comes out to chase him. Raceland now in a zone. Kazee, 3-ball off the mark, no good. Kane chases down the rebound on the baseline. Josiah Large, quick threes on the way, misses it. Welch with the offensive rebound. Welch working on Frecka. Fadeaway jumper off the glass, no good, but a foul. And let's see what we get here. I think we get the foul on Raceland. And we'll go the other end and shoot free throws. So we get the foul on Canes, his first. And Kazee will go to the line to shoot 2 more. First one is up, is pure. Canes with 15. 3:16 to play here in the opening half. One more. Got them both. 16 points for Maddox Kazee. All even at 29 here. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this game. It's been a good one so far. There's Large. Tries to go inside of the double team and throws that one into the double team. Chesapeake wants to run. in transition. Perkins can't finish. Arnett with a rebound. They bring it off to Arnett. He'll catch and shoot. Three's on the way. Yes! Jonah Arnett buries another triple. He has 12, and the lead's back to 3. Raceland 6 of 13 from Triple Town tonight. Thacker slowing things down. Chesapeake working around the horn. We'll circle the wagons. Here's Kazee. High post, gets it out to Thacker. 3 balls on the way, no, front iron short. Welch with the rebound. Rams with a 3-point lead, the basketball. Just over 2 minutes to go in the half and a chance to extend here. Waller out of the corner. Waller turns the corner, goes outside. Good ball movement by the Rams. Arnett will reset. Perkins chases him out, looking for a screen there from Welch. Nothing happening. They go back inside the Welch, but it's raked out of bounds by Frecka. Nicely defended there by the big man. And it'll go back to the Raceland Rams on the baseline with 1:59 to play before halftime. Waller trying to trigger in. He'll go all the way out near midcourt to Arnett. Arnett, long threes on the way. Can't get the roll. Thacker with the rebound. Reverse scoop shot up by Caden Perkins. Goes home. 32-31. Rams by 1, 90 seconds to go, and then a bad pass out top. And Perkins takes this one away and gives Chesapeake a 1-point lead. 5th turnover of the basketball game by the Rams. And now Chesapeake trying to pick up some pressure in backcourt. Here's Lars, the 8th grader. Pitches it ahead to Canes. Here's Waller all alone. Right wing three's on the way. No. Backside rebound by Canes. And then nearly stolen away, and it'll stay with Raceland. Here comes Brody Bradshaw and Eli Evans back in the ball game as Welch and Large will take a seat. 1:04 to go before halftime. Raceland down by 1. Nice little surge here by the Panthers. Get it out to a 1-point edge. Waller directing traffic now inside of a minute. So start it over next to the Panthers bench. Bradshaw. They give it back to him inside off the left window for 2. Nice find there by Arnett on the quick release for Brody Bradshaw's first point of the night. Raceland with a 1-point edge as we approach the final 30 seconds to go here in the opening half. Thacker from the elbow goes in the corner, nearly thrown out of bounds. Perkins has to climb the ladder. Jump stop on the baseline, and Perkins puts in his 14th. Waller, Euro step. Tries to leave it inside, and it's a foul underneath. As trying to slide in and take the charge, that was John Cooper Barker, and he'll be whistled for the foul, his 5th. And we'll shoot 2 free throws. Waller on the season 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. 20 seconds to go before halftime. First one is up, is pure. We're tied at 35. Here comes Scout Wilkes in the ball game as Eli Evans will step off. In the event of a tie up here in the final 20 seconds, Raceland does own the arrow as Waller connects on both his first points tonight and gives Raceland a 1-point lead, 36-35. Chesapeake will more than likely hold for the final shot. They're looking inside toward Frecka. They've got a size mismatch inside with Scout Wilkes coming on. Coming near side, Kazee, fadeaway 3 off the top of the backboard. Waller with the rebound, but did not get the shot away, and we are at the half here at the Palace. What a first half we've seen in this one, 36-35. The Rams head to the locker room, up 1. We'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll break everything down as we continue our coverage here on Kool TV.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Halftime here at the Palace. Raceland leading Chesapeake 36-35. Been a good first half. Both teams really getting it up and down the floor, taking care of the basketball for the most part. And the ball's been going through the rim early and often for both teams. Raceland led it by as many as 6 at one point. They led it by 2 after one quarter play, 20-18. Both teams volleyed for position. Raceland had it out to as many as 4 in the second quarter. Chesapeake took the lead. We traded leads back and forth. And the Rams get it in the locker room with a 1-point lead. Chesapeake wins quarter number 2, 17-16. We'll step out for a break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at our individual numbers, team numbers, and get you ready for the second half of action. A good one here tonight at the Palace. Home opener for the Rams. They're in the locker room up by 1 on Chesapeake, 36-35. Our continued coverage after this on Kool TV.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Back here at the Palace, 36-35 at the half. Raceland in the locker room up 1. Let's look at our first half numbers. Both teams have shot it extremely well here in the opening 16 minutes. Chesapeake 52.2% from the field, 12 of 23. They've struggled from long range, 1 of 6, 16.7%. They've hit it really well, though, from the free throw line. 10 of 11, 91%. 13 rebounds, 4 on the offensive glass. They've turned it over 3 times. Matty Skazee pacing the way with 16 points. He's 7 of 7 from the charity stripe. He also leads the way with 4 rebounds. Caden Perkins has 14 points. Those two are the only ones in double figures for the visiting Panthers. For the Rams, again, 52% from the field, 13 of 25. They're shooting it much better from the three-point line. 6 of 15, 40%. Charles Welch is a perfect 3 of 3. Raceland 4 of 7 from the charity stripe tonight, though, 57%. 12 rebounds, 4 on the offensive glass. They've turned it over 5 times. A big one there just before halftime, though, that directly led to an easy layup for the Panthers. Welch pacing the Rams with 17 points. He's 7 of 9 from the field, a perfect 3 of 3 from long range. He has 3 rebounds. Jonah Arnett has tossed in 12. He's 2 of 5 from downtown Tripletown. Eli Canes leading the Rams on the glass with 5 rebounds in the opening half of play. 36-35 our score at the break. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half of action. Rams leading it by 1. A good one here tonight for the home opener for the Rams, trying to get to 4-1 on the season. Second half coverage when we return after this on Kool TV.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life: family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25? 30. 1, 2, 6, 7, 11, 12.
Is that legal?
Josh, 15, 16, 21, 22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years. Back here at the Palace on Kool TV. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule for the Rams. Again, scheduled to be at Fairview on Saturday. And again, this is all weather pending. They're supposed to play New Boston in the Fairview Invitational at 4:30. Then a long homestand for the Rams. They've got East Carter here next Tuesday night. Then they'll open up with West Carter in the Derby Classic next Saturday at 7:30. They'll play Prestonsburg on Sunday and Holmes on Monday. Both of those games at 3:30. You can see all those right here on Kool TV. Then they'll head to the H&H Holiday Hoop Fest at Logan County against Bullitt Central to start things off on the December 26th, day after Christmas. Then the All-A Regional Tournament will be at Raceland this year. Rams will wait their opponent. They'll play on Monday night in the semifinals. They open up district play at Greenup on the 13th. They go to Russell on the 16th. Back home against Morgan County on the 20th. Portsmouth West on the 26th. They go to Lewis on the 28th. Then they've got district action with Greenup on the 31st, Lewis on the 5th, Fleming County on the 7th. Then they close out district play with Russell on the 10th. Then they're on the road for 3 games, Fairview, Bath County, and Ashland. And they'll close things out on February the 20th with a very good Nicholas County team who may win the 10th region this year. They put a hurting on some teams already this year, and that Nicholas County team is loaded. I would say that your 10th Region All-A tournament champion will be coming from Nicholas County, and very well May see that team do some damage in the 10th region as it is. So we'll flip ends. Raceland will have the ball to start the second half of action. Starters returning. It's Hicks, Canes, Waller, Arnett, and Welch. Here's Arnett on the handoff. Crosses over left, spins right. Fadeaway jumper, tough shot, gets the friendly roll. Jonah Arnett with his 14th point pushes the lead back to 3 for the Rams. And then Waller takes it away, throws it back in the middle of the court, though, but right to Philip Thacker. Thacker glides to the rim for 2. Thacker's 4th point. Starting 5 on the floor for Chesapeake: Barker, Perkins, Kazee, Thacker, and Frecka. Here's Waller out of the near corner. Gives it off to Hicks. Hicks has been held in check, only 3 points here tonight. He'll curl. Fadeaway jumper, too stiff. Frecka with a rebound inside. Chance for Chesapeake to regain the lead here. Down 1. Perkins stops off the left side. Hicks ties him up. Strong move there by Perkins. Very patient move as well as he gets Hicks off of his feet and puts home his 16th tonight. He and Kazee with 16 each. Chesapeake in front by 1. Here's Arnett. Takes it off to Waller. Frecka face guarding Welch, who wants it inside on the baseline. Canes out of the corner. Raceland spreading the floor. Arnett pulls up. 3's on the way. Pure. Jonah Arnett with 17 tonight.
Arnett for 3.
Here's Kazee. Flips it back out to Barker. Barker penetrates. Floater down the lane, no good. Ball tipped around. Backside rebound by Thacker. He's fouled, and it goes home for 2. And a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way as we're tied at 41. Take a look at this on the iSense Cards and Collectibles instant replay. They'll get it on Welch. That's his second, team's first of the quarter. And Philip Thacker. Chance to put the Panthers in front. Can't finish. Waller with a rebound near side. All tied at 41. Arnett slows things down, brings it near side. Waller. Nice feed inside to Hicks. Looks it off to Arnett. He wants another 3. It's on the way. He's got it. Jonah Arnett with 20 tonight. Another 3-point lead for the Rams. Raceland tonight, 8 of 17 from downtown. Perkins gets downhill, drops it inside. Frecka with 2. Nice find there by Perkins to Frecka. Frecka's 5th point of the night. Trims the Raceland lead to 1. That's something Perkins figured out real quickly. That's what he can do, is he'll draw the help side defense, which he did there of Charles Welch, and left Frecka wide open. Waller gets in the lane, kicks down in the corner. Arnett. Waller starts to penetrate, gives it off to Hicks. One time down to Welch. Welch wants another 3. It's on the way. Got it. 4 for 4 from downtown. Triple down tonight for Charles Welch. He has 20 as well. A 4-point lead for the Rams, their largest since the second quarter. Welch had not hit a 3 this season, and the big man filling it here tonight on the home opener. Here's Thacker on the baseline. Back to Perkins. Perkins jump into the lane. Hicks gets the tie-up, and the arrow favors Chesapeake. But a nice play there by Reese Hicks for the tie-up. Here's the last 3 ball on the iSense Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Hicks looks it off. Welch spot up in the corner playing horse tonight. Here's Thacker on the inbound. Shot no good. Welch fighting for the rebound, and it's bounced out of bounds. It'll stay with Chesapeake. Welch just never could grasp it to pull it in. Here comes Eli Evans back in as Reese Hicks heads to the bench. And Hicks not playing 100% tonight. I'll just leave it at that. He's battling a little bit of a nagging injury right now. Eli Evans nearly takes that one away from Perkins. Something you get from Eli Evans when he comes into the ballgame, we call him the freak show. He can jump out of the gymnasium, and he's fast as a deer. Here's Barker. Looks at a double team, but a reach-in foul. They'll get that one on Waller. That's going to be his second, team's second of the half. 4:28 to play here in the third. 4-point lead for the Rams. And this Chesapeake team beat Raceland last year by 29 points. 3 for Perkins, 2 deep. Long rebound comes out to Kazee. Frecka juggling, comes near side, tied up. Kazee from the corner, 3 balls on the way, no. And a backside rebound as Barker gets the offensive rebound, and they'll get the foul on Eli Caines, his second, team's third. So Chesapeake basketball still down 4. Perkins, baseline jumper, no. And a foul on the rebound attempt. They'll get that one on Kazee. That's his second, team's first. And we're going to get a timeout by Chesapeake. It's a full timeout. We'll step out as well. 47-43, back after this on Kool TV.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Back at the Palace, 47-43, 4:08 to play here in quarter number 3. Rams in front by 4. They've led it by as many as 6. Chesapeake has made some runs, but Raceland has answered, and it's been a two-man show both ways. Charles Welch, Joan Arnett with 20 apiece. Caden Perkins, Maddox Kazee countering with 16 apiece, and the 4-point difference is the difference in your ball game. Raceland with a chance to tie or take its largest lead of the ball game on this trip as Waller crawls it into the front court. Very patiently, just fans it back out to that far corner right in front of the scorer's table. Gets a screen there from Welch, tries to turn the corner, and a foul as they'll get Frecka there on the switch. As Frecka picks up his second, team second. So Raceland inbound on the baseline, Waller to trigger in. Now top to Arnett. Arnett attacks the rim and is fouled on the way to the basket. They'll get that one on John Barker, his second, team's third. So back to the same position on the baseline for the Rams. Arnett gets loose, 3 balls on the way, in and out, no. Rebound tipped around, loose on the deck. Caines diving forward, saves it on the backside with the offensive rebound, and Raceland gets the timeout and saves possession. Now, some may say, how did Raceland have the tie up there? Caines was lying on the ball as Frecka reached in to try to get the tie up, but the timeout comes, and the Rams will maintain possession here with 3:35 to play in the third. And again, you wonder about, why the quick timeout right there at this point of the game. This is a big possession here. Again, anytime you get a chance to get some separation from a team like Chesapeake, you want to jump on that promptly. Again, a chance to tie or take its largest lead of the ball game for the Rams on this trip. So they'll move the inbound to the near side this time. The Rams will box it up, Waller to trigger in. 3:35 to play here in the third. Waller surveying, trying to get it in. Goes way up top to Eli Evans, who skies to haul that one back in. Here's Arnett being hounded there by John Barker. Looks off to Waller. Waller glides to the rim, loses the basketball on the way there. It's raked out of his hands. It'll stay with the Rams on the baseline. Joe Bryant asking for some help on the far side official. Asking if it maybe was hit on the way there. They said no call. Waller trying to get it in. Does so out to Evans. Arnett brings it near side Canes. Canes starts down in the end of the lane, loses his dribble. Here's Evans on the attack. Loses it out of bounds, and then a tie-up. And Raceland's Charles Welch is across the end line as he dives on the ball, trying to save the possession. So the 6th turnover for the Rams. Only 3 for Chesapeake tonight. The Rams still lead it by 4, but an empty trip there on a couple of out-of-bounds plays. It just looked very out of sorts for the Rams. Chesapeake into the corner. 3 ball on the way from Perkins is pure. Only the 2nd made triple tonight. Perkins 19th of the evening. Chesapeake 2 of 9 from downtown. Here's Waller. Well, wants it inside. Turns the corner on Frecka. Tight ropes. Gives it off to Canes. Canes from the left to the right for 2. What a find by Welch. What a finish for Canes for his first points of the evening. Here's Perkins. Starts to get downhill. Gets cut off there by Evans. Rams back in at 2-3. Little 2-3 zone matchup now, if you will. Frecka inside. From the keyhole. Long 2's up. No good. And it's raked out of bounds. It'll stay with Chesapeake. Frecka goes out. Barker goes out. Chapman back in. Here comes Brody Bradshaw back in for Raceland as Charles Welch will come off. And returning for Chesapeake was Dennis Scarberry. Also, Scout Wilkes is going to come on and give Jonah Arnett a quick breather. 2:04 to play here in the 3rd. 3-point lead for the Rams, 49-46. Inside, Thacker off the window. Can't get it to fall. And a foul from behind as they'll get the reach over from Eli Evans. That's his 3rd. Team's 4th. So next foul against the Rams will have Chesapeake in the bonus. And real quickly, trying to get Jonah Arnett back in there. He was not at the scores table. They're going to let him check in now as he'll come back in for Eli Evans. The ball was in possession of the player on the inbound when he got to the scores table, but the official still allowed the check-in. There's Perkins out of the corner. He leads the way with 19 points tonight for the Panthers. Here's Thacker. Plays downhill, glides to the rack for 2. Thacker's 8th tonight, and the Raceland leads down to 1, 49-48. Canes on the left wing. Again, Raceland right now playing very small with no Welch on the floor. Waller trying to space the floors. He comes near side. Trying to turn the corner on Perkins. Kicks it out to Canes from the wing. 3's on the way. Good. Eli Canes buries his first triple of the night. It's the 10th for the Rams. They're 50% from long range. 52-48 as we approach 1 minute. Perkins catch and reshoot. Boom. Back-to-back triples for Caden Perkins. He has 22 tonight. Waller in a hurry. Nearly has it taken away. Canes wants another one. 3's on the way. Yes! 55-51 inside of a minute to play in the 3rd. Perkins off-balance shot off the window. No good, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Here's the last look at that 3 ball. Just leave it out there for Canes, and Canes a heat check. Foul was on Jonah Arnett. His 2nd, team's 5th. So Caden Perkins to the free throw line for 2 free throws with 47 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. First one's on the way is pure. Perkins' 23rd point of the evening. Rams lead it by 3. Chesapeake has had opportunities. Raceland has had opportunities to extend Just have not been able to do so. One more on the way is Pure. Chesapeake tonight 12 of 14. And a 2-point lead for the Rams, and now Chesapeake throws a little 2-2-1 press softly in the backcourt. Near side Waller. Back off to Arnett. Arnett into the lane, off balance shot, won't go home, but he's fouled. He was fouled twice before he got that shot away. But look at that one on Dennis Scarberry for his second, team's fourth. And Jonah Arnett will go back to the free throw line and shoot 2 tonight. Arnett on the evening, 2 for 4. Raceland 4 of 7. Make it 4 of 8 as Arnett misses the first. One more for the junior. Got that one home. 21 points tonight for Jonah. 3-point lead for the Rams. Final 30 seconds here in the third. Perkins gets downhill, and they'll get the foul on Jake Waller. That's going to be his third. And Perkins will go to the line and shoot 2. Caden Perkins has been a handful just trying to get downhill. And Raceland trying to get in front of him to keep him slowed down. He leads the way with all scores tonight with 24 points. So Perkins in the ball game this evening. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Free throw is up as Pure. Here comes Josiah Large back in for the Rams as Jake Waller will take a seat. Andrew Isaacs at the scores table to come in. I would imagine this would be for Perkins if he hits the shot here. And he got them both. And that's exactly who he will get. So give Perkins about another 30 seconds extra time there to get a breather in between quarters. 56-55. Rams lead up by 1. Final 20 seconds. Canes brings it front court. Large looks at the double team. Now Canes tries to cross it over, and let's see what we get here. We're going to get a timeout by Raceland. So a 30-second timeout by the Rams with 13 seconds to go here in the quarter. Trying to go to the marker board and draw something up. Come away with points here on this one. Charles Welch is going to check back in the ball game. I would imagine we'll get Jake Waller back in there as well. So the ball will be spotted on the near sideline directly across from the bench area. Just below the timeline. What a ball game this has been tonight. Caden Perkins leading all scorers from Chesapeake with 26. Arnett with 21. Charles Welch with 20. Raceland with 11 of 21 from threes tonight. Chesapeake out-rebounding the Rams 20-15. 6 turnover for the Rams, 3 for the Panthers. All right, Welch and Waller back in the ball game. Eli Canes to trigger in. He'll go in the backcourt to Waller. 13 seconds to go. In quarter number 3, Rams in front by 1. Waller working on Scarberry. Crosses him over, gets down the lane. Reverse scoop shot, throws it off the bottom of the rim though. Half-court heave is no good. And we have played 3 here at the Palace. We head to quarter number 4 with the Rams leading 56-51. Final 8 when we return after this on Kool TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders offers Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a variety of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies along with Benchmade and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small your need to keep your firearms safe, and have layaway and delivery options available. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Off to the fourth quarter we go. 56-51, Raceland leads it. It's been a dandy here. settle in for this final 8 minutes. It's going to be a fun one, to say the least. Raceland's largest lead of 6 back in the second quarter. Have not been able to get it past 4 since. And it'll be Raceland basketball to start the fourth and final stanza. Canes, Waller, Arnett, Large, and Welch. Perkins, Scarberry, Kazee, Thacker, and Frecka back in for the visiting Panthers. Get Raceland left to right as I view it here high atop the Palace, and the ball comes near side to Canes. It goes right through the mitts and out of bounds for turnover number 7 in the basketball game. So a chance for Chesapeake to regain the lead. Raceland with 3 timeouts remaining. Chesapeake has 4. Raceland showing that 2-3 zone pressure. Mixed between zone and man here tonight. Waller gambles on that one, nearly takes it away. Perkins resets for a 3-ball, no good. Welch fighting for the rebound inside. And then the tie up underneath. That one's on Frecka, his 3rd. No, excuse me, they're going to get that foul on Thacker. That's going to be his 2nd. Either way, team number 1 of the quarter. So Rams with a 1-point lead in the basketball as Waller brings it up the court here at the Palace. Takes it off to Arnett and nearly loses it out of bounds and does so. Back-to-back turnovers for the Rams, who had played the first 3 quarters with 6 turnovers. They've turned it over twice in the first 36 seconds. That's just unforced turnovers right there on opportunities when you get a stop to push points up and kind of extend a little bit, just could not go through. Joe Bryan going down the way to get a basketball as the ball that was in play made contact with a water cup, and they're going to bring a new ball in play. So back underway we go. Perkins jogs it off to that right side. Scarberry on the wing. Back to Thacker. Thacker playing downhill, cut off by Large. And shuffle the feet out top by Perkins. Only the 4th turnover by the Panthers, though. Both teams here have been uncharacteristically careless with the basketball here to open up the fourth and final stanza. 3 turnovers in the last 3 possessions, 2 for Raceland, 1 for Chesapeake. Here's Arnett. Headed to the rack, and they'll get him on the fall down for the turnover. So 3 trips, 3 turnovers for the Rams. Scarberry comes off. John Barker back on. Still a 1-point lead for the Rams. 56-55. Just over a minute gone here in the 4th. And only the 2nd game of the season for Chesapeake. These 2 teams played last year. It was just past the middle point of the season over in Chesapeake. Here's Kazee. Up and under scoop shot move, no good. Loose ball inside. Frecka and Welch tied up. And it'll stay with the Panthers on the alternating arrow. Barker takes it out top. He has a wide open lane to the basket, glides to the rim, counted and 1, and a chance at a 3-point play. They just left the lane wide open for him, and nobody slides over to cut him off, and Chesapeake has the lead. Welch picks up his 3rd, team's 1st, and John Cooper Barker, for a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way, puts that one home. Chesapeake 15 of 17 tonight, and matches their largest lead in the ballgame of 2. Now 58-56 here in the 4th. Arnett, skip pass off to Waller. Nearly threw that one out of bounds. Inside Welch. Welch backs it in. Little teardrop hook shot, left it short. Kazee with the rebound. Here come the Panthers. Trying to work it downhill off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Turns, puts it back up, good. 4-point lead for Chesapeake, 60-56. That's just the largest lead either way here in the second half, excuse me. Here's Canes for 3. No good. Rebound out to Kazee. Here comes Chesapeake. Kazee playing downhill in a hurry. Shot no good. Frecker with a rebound and the putback. And timeout, Raceland. It's a 6-point lead for the Panthers and a full timeout for the Rams. 62-56. We're back to the Palace after this on Kool TV.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsman. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Well, a good surge for the Panthers, who trailed at 56-55. And they now have a 62-56 lead with 5:36 to go in the ball game. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight from the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Is out of the timeout. Raceland now with only 2 timeouts remaining. There's Waller. Turns the corner. Goes back out top to Arnett. Tries to lob it inside and another turnover. 4 consecutive trips for the Rams. They've turned it over. They're out to 10 now in the basketball game. And a chance for Chesapeake to find some separation here after trailing most of this ball game. Here's Perkins. Racing back into man-to-man. Thacker on the wing. Gives it off to Kazee. Kazee playing downhill. Feeds it inside. Freca walked. Sure did. He couldn't decide if he wanted to pass it or give it or take it to the rim, and he got hung between decisions and turns it over. 5th turnover of the basketball game for the Panthers as they nearly force another turnover. Raceland's got to settle things down and find some points here. Down 6. Arnett gives it off to Welch. He'll pull the trigger. 3's on the way. No. First miss from downtown for the big man. Waller with a rebound and the stick back. Only his 4th tonight, but that trims the lead to 4. Rams need to stop here. Perkins works with it. Game high 26 points for the senior. And then a foul near side. That one's on Waller. That's his 4th. Team 2nd. Joe Bryan immediately looks to Jake Waller and says, hey, you got 4. You got to be careful here. 4:19 to go in the ball game. It's been a dandy here tonight. This felt like more like March than a December game. Eli Evans working on Perkins out top. High post, it goes to Freca. They bring it off near side. Perkins trying to feed it inside. Tie up and a takeaway as Canes gets on the deck and gets the steal. Arnett stops and pops. 3's on the way. No. Heat check moment. Raceland trying to fight for the rebound and just maybe pulled that one a little too quickly. And that's a shot you can get at any point in time. Don't need to go after that one quite so quickly. Down 4. And Raceland had been around the 50% mark. They've missed their last 4. Here's Perkins, hounded by Evans out top. Freca a long way from home, and that's an offensive foul. They'll get that one on Caden Perkins on the push-off. 7th turnover of the basketball game. 4 for the Panthers here in this quarter. Both teams have played ugly after playing really 3 consistent quarters of good basketball, and it's got sloppy here in the 4th. So Raceland with the basketball, down by 4. Evans goes out to Welch. Welch with a pump, attacks the rim. Gives it out to near side to Waller, looking for the screen. Waller turns the corner. Nice find inside to Eli Evans off the window for 2. 62-60. Three minutes to go in the ball game. Kazee, tough shot from 15, in and out, no good. Rebound goes out to Eli Caines. Chance to tie or take the lead on this trip for the Rams, who trail it by as many as 6. Caines surveying. Hands it off near side to Arnett. Arnett off balance. Here's Waller. Pumps. Gets in the lane. Now kicks it out to Arnett. Arnett resets. 3 for the leads on the way. No. Ball tipped around. Welch with a rebound. Pushes it back up. Counted and 1. And a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way for the big man. As Charles Welch nets his 22nd. It's a 6-0 run by the Rams. And we're tied at 62. Freca picks up the foul, his 3rd. And Charles Welch, 22 points tonight for the big man. A chance to make it a 7-0 run and a 1-point lead for the Rams with 2:28 to go in regulation. Eisen fires, pure. 23 points for Charles. It's a 7-0 Rams run, and they lead it 63-62. Kazee works with it in midcourt. And Stephen Ader wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll step out as well. 2:18 to go in this one. It's a dandy here at the Palace. Rams lead at 63-62. Back after this on Kool TV.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life: family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
Well, it may be freezing cold outside, but snow on the way. It is blistering hot inside the Palace tonight. 63-62 Raceland on a 7-0 run. Charles Welch finishing a 3-point play on the last trip. And the Rams have erased a 6-point deficit, their largest of the ballgame, and now lead it 63-62. Out of the Chesapeake timeout, Kazee takes it in backcourt. What a dandy of a ballgame we've had here tonight. Here's Thacker. Back cut. Welch turns it away. Perkins put it up, and Charles Welch says, I don't think so. The second big block by the big man tonight. Take a look at this on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. 6'8" against 5'10" usually doesn't work out too well. A tough inbound spot from that far corner. Chesapeake gets it in easily. Perkins turns the corner. Slams on the brakes. Pumps. Turned away again by Welch. They may have got it on Evans, though. And that's who they'll get it on the body. That's his 4th. So 2 Raceland players with 4 personal fouls now, as Caden Perkins will go back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Perkins 6 of 6 tonight. Chesapeake 15 of 17 as a team. First one is up as pure. We're even at 63 as Perkins puts home his 27th. 2 minutes to go in regulation. What a dandy of a basketball game tonight. I know I keep saying that. Man, it has been fun. Perkins got them both. 28-9 for the senior and a 1-point lead for the Panthers. Here's Waller near side. Caines. Nothing working. Back out top to Welch. Welch throws a dime backside to Evans, who's fouled, but he gets to the line to shoot 2 as Kazee got him on the way up, his 3rd, team's 4th. What a dime there by Charles Welch. So Eli Evans, one of those football players that just joined the team last Saturday after playing in the state championship game on Friday down in Lexington. Will step to the free throw line for the first time this season. 2 points, 2 rebounds tonight for the junior. Raceland down by 1. Rams 6 of 10 from the charity stripe tonight. Evans' first free throw looks good, and it is. Ties us at 64. Minute 38 to go here in regulation. One more for Evans. Got them both. Evans' 4th point of the night. Raceland back in front by 1. Evans will stay on the ball, working with those 4 personal fouls. Perkins goes right at Evans. Shot up no good. Perkins comes out of there with a rebound and loses it on the way up, and it's back to Raceland. Got the offensive rebound, and they just lost it out of bounds on the backside of it. So the Rams get a stop, and now they've got the basketball with a 1-point lead. Again, Raceland playing out without the services of their leading scorer, Reese Hicks. He played a little bit in the first half, but has not played much in this ballgame and did not play any in the second. Raceland brings it across the midcourt stripe. Canes gets tied up, and a timeout requested before Raceland as John Cooper Barker ties up with Eli Canes. Stephen Ader wanting a jump ball. The timeout was given first, so it's a 30-second Raceland timeout. They have 1 remaining. It's going to be a full. That's all they've got left. We'll step out as well. Back after this on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at the Palace, 65-64. Raceland clinging to a 1-point lead. They have 1 timeout remaining. We've got 1:14 to go in this one. And they have the basketball near sideline on their half. And Raceland erased a 6-point deficit, their largest of the night, with a 7-0 run capped off by an and 1 from Charles Welch. Got a stop on the other end, a chance to extend a 1-point lead here as we go back underway. Thacker meets Arnett, half court. Waller left wing. Welch out top. And Welch tried to throw the back door toward Jonah Arnett. It was defended nicely, and the big man got off of his feet and turns it over. So inside of a minute to go, 59 seconds to go. And Chesapeake with a basketball. Arrow favors Raceland in the event of a tie-up. Chesapeake with 3 timeouts still remaining. Caden Perkins with the basketball on 28 points. Goes off to Kazee. Kazee on the baseline, high up on the glass for 2. Maddox Kazee's 20th point of the night. And Chesapeake regains the lead at 66-65. Panthers fans coming to life here at the Palace. Ball taken away out at midcourt to the rack for 2 on the steal by Kazee. And Raceland down 3 now. Joe Bryan wanting a foul out top on an arm bar. It's a full timeout. We'll go ahead and stay right here. 21.7 seconds to go. Raceland out of timeouts now. So the 12th turnover of the basketball game, a big one. One out near midcourt. And now Raceland needs a three to tie this one up and trying to get it into the extra period. I mean, with everything we've seen in this game, why not overtime? That's kind of been my MO throughout my broadcasting career. I'm always good for an overtime game or two early on in the season. This one would be a heck of a way to start it off. Chesapeake tonight has been solid from the free throw line, and they have dominated on the glass, out-rebounding Raceland 29-19, including 15 offensive rebounds. They have almost as many offensive rebounds as Raceland has rebounds total. Eli Kane's leading the way for the Rams with 7 rebounds. This would be his first game without double-digit rebounds in 5 outings if it stays where it is at the moment. And I would expect pressure from Chesapeake as soon as the ball comes across the midcourt stripe. Now they're going to pick it up in full court. And I'd say they go soft back into it, and then they're kind of trying to run and jump as soon as the ball comes over on that first pass. Here's Waller working with it, down 3. Near side, off to Josiah Large. Large turns the corner, leaves it back out top, Arnett. Arnett gives it to Large, 3 seconds. Large out to Arnett. Arnett, a forced 3 on the way. He's fouled out top, and no time on the clock, and we're going to shoot 3 free throws for overtime. So Jonah Arnett tonight, 3 of 6 from the charity stripe, a 75% free throw shooter with 3 free throws to force overtime. First one's up, pure. Arnett with 22. All alone at the free throw line, misses the second one. That's it. That's your ball game. They won't shoot the second one, and that is going to be a final. Chesapeake wins this one, 68-66. And we've got a fan that is being escorted out of the building. I won both of my bets tonight here in this one. We had a technical foul. We had a fan that's going to be shown the door. I don't understand. The way some fans act over basketball is ridiculous. Trying to go after officials and acting a fool. Leave the building and never come back. You don't deserve to be inside the building. Time to go home. That is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. You wonder what's wrong with athletics in today's society. It's that junk right there. Get out of the building and don't come back ever. You're a disgrace. What was not a disgrace was this basketball game tonight, and what a heck of a ball game that we saw here. Hat tip to both of these teams here, but the Chesapeake Panthers come away with a victory, 68-66 your final. We'll step out for a break. Postgame show when we return after this here on Kool TV.
Curtis Bradley started Ram Pharmacy based on 2 important pieces of his life, family and faith. Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland, provides all your pharmaceutical needs with a hometown feel. Ram Pharmacy offers a wide selection of over-the-counter medications, along with a variety of vitamins and minerals no matter the need. From specialized medications to routine maintenance drugs, Ram Pharmacy has you covered. Give them a call at 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life.
Santa? Just had to make a quick stop. If you don't mind, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Need a bag? I brought my own.
Anybody else see the sleigh?
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
Christmas is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for your avid outdoorsmen. Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Let Borders make all your holiday shopping a breeze. Stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Back here at the Palace in post-game coverage, Chesapeake hangs on for a 68-66 victory. Here's how it went down. Both teams traded the lead back and forth in the first quarter. Raceland opened up a 4-point lead. They led it by one after one quarter play, or led it by two, after one quarter play, 20-18. Raceland took their largest lead of the ballgame at 6, but the Panthers clawed back and cut it down to a 36-35 deficit after one half. Both teams with 20 points in the third. We stayed at a 1-point lead by the Rams. Chesapeake opened the lead out to 6 in the fourth. Raceland answered back with a 7-0 run. The Panthers got a 3-point lead. Jonah Arnett forces a triple to try to send the game into overtime. He is fouled in the act of shooting. He gets to the free throw line for 3 free throws, hits the first, misses the second, does not attempt of the third because at that point the ball game is over. And your final score in this one is 68-66. We'll step out for a break. We come back. We'll take a look at our final statistics and wrap things up here tonight. A dandy of a basketball game we saw here between these two teams. The Panthers victorious 68-66. We continue in post-game coverage after this on Kool TV.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
68-66, your final score, as Joe Bryan makes his way this direction, so we'll wait for him to get up here and get us some words from him, and then we'll take a look at our final statistics in this one. Again, this was a basketball game that had a game that felt like March. Both of these teams really got after it. And, again, unfortunately for Raceland, just needed a shot there at the end to get this one to extra period. And, again, couple of costly turnovers there late took them out of the chance of being able to put this one away. But one that this one will be certainly one you can look at on the film and come away with. All right, now joining me now is head coach Joe Bryan. Coach, one of the things I just said there, this is a game you're going to be able to look on film and really see that fourth quarter of how things broke down for you. This one, you kind of let it slip away, but a valiant effort by your team.
Yeah, we turned it over there, 3 times at the very start of the quarter. They didn't get any – I don't think they had any buckets in that same time frame, and we had a chance right there to take a lead and, we have a little – I won't say a cushion because they're really good. They could come back, but too many turnovers in the fourth.
You guys were down 6. You got a 7-0 run. And Charles tonight was huge for you guys. He was throwing him all over the place. I said at one time I think he was better off just shooting with his eyes closed. But it was a good response for this team. Again, you're still trying to find your identity here in your 5th game of the season.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who we are. We'll get there. Thought our guys played really hard, played with a lot of effort, a lot of passion. Just wish we could get some stuff done there in the fourth a little better. But we'll get back to work. Install some offenses, hopefully, some set plays that can get us a little help there. But we'll be all right. We're going to be a pretty good basketball team by the time this thing's over. I truly believe that. On the glass tonight, that's something that doesn't usually happen for this team. But you got out rebounded 29-19, and they really got after it on the offensive glass, and especially with the way that they got the ball to Perkins, number 4. That kid was dynamic. Yeah, he was really good tonight. We knew 22 was really good. I thought Charles did a great job on 33 there, who's also a really good player. But, the offensive glass, we got to be better rebounding the ball. You and I, we talked before the season started, and after you came out of that West Carter loss, you said, we're looking at a possibility of 0-5 down the face. And here you are now 3-2, and 2 quality losses that you've taken. A tough loss with West Carter with none of your football players, and then a very good team here that played into the regional championship last year, losing to Medford by 4. You got to like where you are for what you've had with your team as a whole so far. Yeah. We knew, it would take us a little time here. We're probably a little ahead of where I thought we'd be defensively. Having said that, they got a lot of straight line drives and that stuff we've got to clean up. But we will practice, and we'll be fine. I'm not discouraged. Hate to lose, and those guys know we wanted to win that when we had a chance at it. But we'll be fine. Yeah, I'll say this is a game that you can definitely learn from, for sure. Definitely going to be a lot of good film work on this one. Absolutely. All right, Coach, appreciate the time. Thank you. Joe Bryan joining us here in post-game coverage. So we'll dig into the numbers here in just a second and wrap things up here tonight for Chesapeake. 48% from the field, 24 of 50. 25% from long range, 3 of 12. 89.95%, 17 of 19 from the free throw line tonight. That's a difference in your ball game in a tight ball game like that, because Raceland did not shoot it from the free throw line very well in the contest. The other number 2, rebounding. 29-19 favoring Chesapeake, including 15 offensive rebounds for the Panthers. They turned it over 8 times tonight. Caden Perkins leads the way with 28 points. He was 8 of 8 from the charity stripe. Maddox Kazee throws in 22. He was 7 of 7 from the charity stripe tonight. He also had 8 rebounds to lead the Panthers. Other scoring, Philip Thacker with 8. Carson Frecka has 7. John Barker with 3. For the Rams, 53.5% from the field, 23 of 43. 44% from long range, 11 of 25, but they went 1 of 5 in the final fourth quarter from long range. 64.3%, 9 of 14 from the charity stripe. 19 rebounds tonight, 7 on the offensive glass. They turned it over 12 times. 23 points tonight for Charles Welch. He has 5 rebounds. Jonah Arnett with 22. Eli Caines with 8 had 7 rebounds to lead the Rams. Reese Hicks with 3 in limited minutes. Jake Waller with 4. And Brody Bradshaw with 2. Eli Evans also with 4. Put it all together, 68-66. Winners tonight are the Panthers. They'll go to 2-0 on the season. Raceland falls to 3-2. Rams back in action on Saturday over at Fairview. Weather pending, they'll play New Boston at 4:30 in the Fairview Invitational. Hat tip to my crew tonight, Trey Collier and Cam Bryan. Phenomenal job by them
well as all the great folks here with Raceland Basketball, Joe Bryan and his crew, and Stephen Ader. Greatly appreciate him sending me over a roster so we had correct names and numbers, everything for the game tonight. I greatly appreciate the people from Chesapeake. They've got a really good basketball team. They're going to win some solid games, and they will be in the mix come tournament time when they make another run there in Ohio. 68-66, your final. Chesapeake wins it. For Trey Collier, Cam Bryan, everyone here with Raceland Athletics, I'm James Collier saying so long, and thanks for tuning in here tonight on Kool TV.
Thanks for watching another Raceland Rams basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV.